Hello, what up? It's Johnny Movie Madman, and I'm back. So today is a very exciting video because there's a lot of hype I hear about a certain film coming out in the cinema soon, called Spider-Man. I think it's called Spider-Man No Way Home. So today I am going to take you through. I'm going to show you the original 5 Spider-Man films, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I've also got these I'm going to open, both out in 4K now, so I'm going to open them. I've also got this one that I've definitely talked about before, but I'm just like showing it off. Probably won't talk about that though. I've also got these two in 4K as well, which are the first 2 in the MCU. So we've got a lot to get through today, so it's quite exciting, isn't it? Yep. So we're going to start off by opening the Tobey Maguire trilogy box. Get this plastic bollocks off of the. There we go. Look at that. Nice and easy. Bit like me. What? So it's got a nice slip cover there, if you hadn't noticed. Nice box. Quite a small, thin kind of box. There's 6 discs in here. So they're all in 4K and they're all on Blu-ray, so it's quite exciting, isn't it? Got Spider-Man 4K and Blu-ray, and you got Spider-Man 2 in 4K, Spider-Man 2 the extended version and the normal version on Blu-ray, and then Spider-Man 3 in 4K and on Blu-ray. Sorry, the lighting's a bit pans, it's raining at the moment, so the room's a bit darker than it normally would be, so I do apologise about that. We'll have a little look at them in a minute, see what they look like. I've also got the Amazing Spider-Man. This is the Andrew Garfield 2. I've seen these in 4K before because I streamed them. I got them on Google Play in 4K. That rhymed. I've got these in Google Play on 4K, so I have seen them streamed in 4K, but I haven't seen the physical 4Ks of these yet. So let's have a little look at that as well. Same front cover, and you got the Amazing Spider-Man there in 4K, as well as the Amazing Spider-Man Blu-ray, Amazing Spider-Man 2 in 4K, and then the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Blu-ray at the back. So I'm going to have a massive comparison off. I'm going to look at all of the 4K Blu-rays, going to look at these 4Ks as well and compare them to their Blu-rays, because there's Blu-rays in them too. There's nothing really special about this. It's just a box that's got 3 Spider-Man films in it and a special box for the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. So there's not really exciting about that. I was just showing off all my Spider-Man shite. So let's put that back away. But yeah, I'm going to pop in some of those other ones, have a look around, and then I'll be back. So don't go anywhere, because I will be back. Alright. Wait there. Well, that actually took 2 weeks to watch all those films. I was just going to watch clips, but I didn't. I watched them from beginning to end. I'm good like that. I've also compared a bunch of these to the Blu-rays as well. Right, so let's begin. We'll start at the beginning with Spider-Man. These are the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans, as you saw earlier. These are very exciting I looked at the Blu-rays. One of the things I really wanted to look out for was the really bad CGI of Tobey Maguire running along the roofs in the first Spider-Man when he's just discovering his powers. That CGI is still pretty bad on the 4K Blu-ray, but it does look better, if that helps. There's less of a silver line going around his body, so that was good, but it's still quite obvious. I'd say out of all of these, all 5 of these, the quality goes up the newer the film gets, which is quite odd, to be fair, because usually older films look better in 4K, I found in my experience. But with these 5 films, I noticed that Spider-Man 2 looked better than Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 3 looked better than Spider-Man 2, and then Amazing Spider-Man looked better than Spider-Man 3, and Amazing Spider-Man 2 looked better than Amazing Spider-Man 1. So they all looked good. They're all better than the Blu-rays, so that's a good start. They all look like 4K images, which is also a good start. If you see these in the shops and you're like, oh, I've got a 4K TV, I wonder if these will look good. They do. If you've got them on Blu-ray, I got that Blu-ray box for like a £5, I think. So these are a bit more expensive. I think this was £30 and this was £20. But still, even that, £10 a 4K movie is a very good deal. So if you are looking into getting these new collections in 4K, I'd say they were definitely worth it. I've spoken about this one before, so I'm not gonna go over this one again, because, you know, I've already spoken about it, so I'm not going to do that. But I have got it, as you probably know, because you've seen those videos before. Moving on to these 2. Homecoming and Far From Home. All ready for No Way Home, which is out today. Bit of advertising for you there. These both looked absolutely incredible in 4K. I think there are parts in Far From Home which is some of the best 4K I've ever seen. Comparing these to their Blu-rays as well, I'd still say that they were a good upgrade. I mean, obviously, some of the Blu-rays you get these days for newer films, they're very difficult to look that much different to the 4Ks, especially if you've got a 4K player. If you put a Blu-ray into a 4K player, it gets a little bit of an upscale anyway. If you're watching something that's really new on a 4K player that's a Blu-ray, it's still going to look pretty good. But you stick in that 4K Blu-ray and watch the same bits again, you will see that there is a difference there. So that's something to get very excited about. But yeah, all in all, I'd say all of the Spider-Mans, I've watched them all in the last week. So getting ready for me going to see No Way Home, which will probably be tomorrow. I say probably, it will be tomorrow. That's it for today. I'm really sorry it's taken absolutely ages for this video to get out, but turns out the timing was perfect because the new Spider-Man's out today, so good time to get the old ones out. So boom. Anyway, I'm gonna go away now, so I'll see you again probably tonight, because I've got a little video to show you.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Shut up, Alexa! See you again later on this evening, because there'll be another little video out later this evening, so you can watch that as well. If you could like this video, if you could subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, that would be amazing. And I'll see you again soon. Alright, goodbye.